Grand Rising citizens, this is the Neo Tokyo News Broadcast. How to flex your NFTs in style inside any metaverse. Collider Craftworks is back for more. Why do gamers hate NFTs? Mickey Mouse is calling us to Disneyland. The rubble clears at the Scrapyard. And my first love. This is your weekly recap for all the crypto, gaming, Neo Tokyo and metaverse affairs. Live from the heart of the Citadel. Here's what's making news. Welcome back, everybody. I am your host, Outer Citizen Shumsy number 769, bringing you the news powered by NT News. Please like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells so you don't miss another episode. First up, Phoenix Down writes about the Disney Accelerator for 2022, a business development program designed to accelerate the growth of innovative companies around the world, with a focus on building the future of immersive experiences and specializing in tech like AR, NFTs, and AI. The 6 companies selected for the 2022 Accelerator program are FlickPay, InWorld, Lockerverse, Obsess, Red6, and Polygon. Explains why Matic was going wild over the weekend, right? Each of these companies will receive guidance from Disney's senior leadership team to continue their next generation of storytelling efforts. For more info, visit disneyaccelerator.com. And now let me tell you about my first love. We met through Neo Tokyo in the bear market, and she had on a black dress with some white symbols on it. Majestic as ever. I remember it like yesterday. The first time we met, she even let me make seed round investments in AAA projects, and we are now trying for our first investment into SupraOracles. And after a lot of sleepless nights, I think we can now finally roll out our staking mechanisms where people can come to our home and stake their bite. Isn't that beautiful? She even recently welcomed everybody to her new Notion page, a new Discord channel within Neo Tokyo server, and social media in general, just like a big, happy family. Her name, you ask? CitCap. That's right, CitCap is back, announcing its first AAA investment opportunity into SupraOracles, which is a powerful cross-chain oracle that bridges real-world data with blockchains, enabling automation in various sectors via highly secure and scalable smart contract interoperability. With significant backing from leading VCs like Binance, FTX, Coinbase Ventures, and strategic partnerships with MasterCard, IBM, Ethereum Foundation, and others, SupraOracle is going to give Chainlink a run for its money. You see, CitCap is adding to the already long list of reasons as to why you should scoop up a citizen if you haven't already, and if you do have a citizen, this is a reminder to watch closely as citizen-led projects slowly start to rev up their engines. And speaking of engines, there's one that is still running smoothly. Citizen WellMet provided us with an update on his ongoing efforts to provide aid to the war-fraught citizens of his native country, Ukraine. Alongside his gratitude to everybody who contributed, WellMet outlined that rice, sugar, flour, Arnold porridge, potatoes, and onions were bought in the past week to be donated. Palmogam.com.ua, sorry if I butchered that name, was the organization that made this possible by accepting crypto for payments and providing constant proof, which you can check via the news article. WellMet looks forward to continue to post photos of his personal supply purchases and keep doing the good work until at least the end of summer. And now Zihai and Damon needs to create, write about the second Community Leads Town Hall, which is on Monday the 18th of July. The link for the forms to ask questions or suggestions for the event is in the description, but here's the general agenda. Intro to the Community Leads team and mission, sharing few documents from the welcome party, several departments updates, update on projects and proposals and proposal system, description of some aspects of the external marketing of Neo Tokyo, update on lore team developments, update on Neo Tokyo Plays tournaments, update on elites, answering questions and suggestions, and addressing some live questions. We hope to see you there. So, last week we spoke about Collider Craftworks and them giving 150 Cypher NFTs to Neo Tokyo citizens. Chronicle writes that because the demand was so high, Collider decided to add 50 more NFTs to their allocation of now 200 NFTs for our community. More citizens can now enter the Neo Tokyo themed Mosh Pit Arena and flex their NT assets for the world to see. The winners for said allocations were notified via PREMINT, and follow-up instructions are listed in the winner's message in the description. We have just received some news via Twitter that PREMINT may be subject to a hack, so please be careful while signing any contracts. You hear that? Does that sound like Ethereum to you? These are coins, my friend, regular coins. What I need from you is Ethereum, sent right to ntnews.eth. While you're out there sitting and losing money on these fake bear market rallies, We are losing sleep over how we can keep you entertained while you lose your money. So, rather than losing the money, how about you send it to us and fill the tip jar up a little bit more with actual Ethereum coins. So dial ntnews.eth and send us some of your Ethereum. Please don't send it to Damon Needs to Create. I do not like that man. Send it to ntnews.eth so that we can continue to provide the beautiful news services that we do day in and day out. Thanks for your support. Why do gamers hate NFTs? That's right, NFT owners aren't the only people who hate their lives right now. We have other enemies on board. Chronicle dropped into Perg the other day and reminded us that we have a long way to go before NFTs are accepted by the mainstream gaming industry, but slowly the wall will be chipped away. The article on the International Games Festival Conference sparked a conversation in the NT News Twitter space where several speakers stood up for Web3 developments and how we could bridge the gaps that exist between Web 2 and Web 3 games. In the spaces, people raised some great points about the fact that gaming giants currently control the narrative of new innovations, how you no longer need to grind for in-game assets that don't even belong to you, and how we need to eliminate the bad actors that often seem to be the louder voices in the space and give Web 3 a bad reputation. The spaces went on for 2 hours and has some prominent gaming experts from NeoTokyo discussing how we can move ahead given the current narrative surrounding Web 3 gaming. So how can Web 2 and Web 3 gaming communities create the future of gaming in unison? We would love to hear your opinions on our Twitter page. OX Sparky brings you more news from the week. The interoperability platform Style Protocol allows you to bridge 3D assets from your valuable NFTs that you can use in any partnered projects, and in the process allows you to flex on your friends in any metaverse or game. NT News caught up with head of Metaverse at the project S1 JPEG Tard to bring you a deeper dive into Style Protocol's easy 6-step work model. So you start off by staking an NFT, then a designer creates a 3D model of the NFT. The designer is going to then submit a 3D model to the DAO for quality control. There's a revision process for necessary edits, then your NFT gets bridged to the Metaverse and you can finally flex the NFT. It is that simple. Even at this early stage, Style is working with 6 metaverses, 25 NFT collections, and 35 designers. With thousands of NFTs bought each month, designers could secure the bag in the marketplace, and users can enjoy the eternal flex on board the metaverse train. More info in our description. You might need to buckle up for this next one because the Scrapyard is coming. Block Editor writes about the Scrapyard, which is a 3D vehicular battle game built using Unreal Engine that offers real-time multiplayer gameplay, integrated NFT communities, and multi-chain functionality. The game is currently in PC alpha testing, but will eventually be available on console and mobile, and is backed by a team of all-star citizens with 3D artist and developer Lightning Melon and co-founder of Uptick Bleedkale on the team. If you like the idea of citizens fighting cyberkongs or bored apes fighting imposters, make sure to keep an eye out for the Scrapyard. It seems the Scrapyard have developed a bridge that could potentially merge Web 2 and Web 3 gamers and change the crypto gaming world for the better. And now for our final story of the week, an Omniscient Oracle brought to you by Bings.eth and Zhai. Before we move on to the story, I'm going to need you to pause this audio, grab your AirPods, headphones, or earphones, or whatever devices you have available for spatial audio, and then press play. With the Dark Lord working feverishly in his spire, an uneasy clamor has permeated the Citadel. His mission is clear. 6,500 citizens interlinked with the singular goal of empowering the brightest lights in Web 3. Citizens in the halls of power clutch their precious bytes and prepare for the reckoning ahead. Hordes of outsiders have slowly camped outside the gates of the Citadel's slums. The rats outside scurry with shrill cries in search of a way in. Many parched, outstretched hands await access to life-changing opportunities. What can be done to provide equal access to all? How can we sustainably bring Neo-Tokyo to a new dawn? The Dark Lord sets his stylus down. His search for an omniscient oracle has set in motion events that could initiate the new pact with CitCap and echo throughout the Citadel. He looks down at his display and confidently drops a demonic finger on the initialize button on the center of the screen.
Let the games
And that is all for this week's Neo Tokyo News broadcast. This has been your host, Outer Citizen Shumsey number 769, bringing you the news powered by the NT News team. Music brought to you by the team at Music Mainnet. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast and look forward to serving you day in and day out. Until next time, data streams connecting our minds, tying Neo Tokyo together.